Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and the final Halloween video of 2023 using the most adorable mold I think I've ever seen. This is a brand new addition from Molds and Shapes and this is their ghost pendant mold. How utterly cute is it? Every ghost is slightly different with a slightly different facial expression and there are 8 in total and they're super chunky too. They're not small. They will make absolutely perfect gifts, key rings, you name it. So I had a couple of ideas on how to fill this gorgeous mold up and honestly it all came back to the fact that they are so cute. Like each ghost is adorably cute. I wanted to go down the cutesy route, which is not a route I usually go down when it comes to Halloween. I'm definitely more of a darker colour kind of girl. I decided to use some colour tattoos and black and white tattoos as well. Now this section here is really only sped up because the process of cutting tattoos and laying them down, it's all quite long and no one really needs to sit through that in real time. But when it comes to the mold, like I don't know if any of you were here in the live chat with me when Molds and Shapes were there and I was saying like I've just seen your ghost mold. You guys were telling me that some of you have it as well and you love it, and I said I've just seen the ghost mold, I'm gonna buy it, like because I would never ask Molds and Shapes for a mold. I would never just ring them up and be like, hey, send me this please. And I just said I'm gonna buy that straight after this video, I'm in love. And they messaged me and said please don't buy it, we're gonna send it to you. And I know I am an affiliate for Molds and Shapes, but I can't tell you how grateful I am when they do that. Like, yeah, I don't mean to get smushy and emotional, but I am seriously grateful for the working relationship that I have with Molds and Shapes. So I'm always grateful, always grateful. I think it's a good way to be. Anyway, back to the video. I am cutting out these tattoos, as you can see now. I am not being neat here. I just want a bit of the tattoo in a bit of the ghost. I'm not too fussed if it covers the whole entire bottom of the dress or the bed sheet. The bed sheet, let's call it a bed sheet. I'm not bothered about covering the entire bed sheet. I'm not bothered about covering the entire ghost. I just want some of these details and these patterns at the bottoms of each individual cavity. And at this point, I was a little bit nervous because the mold themselves, the mold is shiny, but it's also got elements of matte. It's got some beautiful matte areas, like the face is matte, and there is some detail in the skirts as well at the bottom of the bed sheets to give the illusion of it being fabric. So I was a little bit concerned as to whether the tattoos would stick, but they honestly stuck like a dream. And I love this middle one. Like at the moment, the bottom right, I just looks like it's got a meadow on its bed sheet. It sounds really funny saying bed sheet, but I don't want to say skirts. But yeah, I absolutely love them. So as soon as I realized they worked, I just continued on and filled all of them up. Again, not really worrying about cutting the tattoos to fit exactly. I just wanted a hint of something in the bottom of those. And I was so happy with these. They're just right now, if you filled them up with white, beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. I decided to use a kind of a combination of glitters. Now these are from Yvonne at Resin Supplies Den, and guys, I've shown it before in a previous video, but Yvonne actually created a custom made glitter mix and named it after me. How incredible is that? How incredible is that? It is a combination of blues. She knows how much I love blue and how blue is my favorite color on earth. I mean, I actually feel like my favorite color changes with the seasons, to be honest, but blue is generally my favorite color. And I'm using a combination of that colour mixture called Claire, and I'm using some pink as well. And I'm not using much. We're definitely not kind of flooding these with glitter. We're just using a little hint of glitter. Now this is where it got real risky. I'm going to be using the Let's Resin polyurethane resin. This is unbelievably fast. This is a 10-minute cure resin. So the risk here was real. Now it's risky for a couple of reasons. I'm going to be adding colour. I want these to be, like I said, I want them to be super cute and just really cutesy wootsy. So I'm adding colour. I'm not just adding one colour. I want my ghosts to be 3 different colours, and that's why it's risky. If you are new to this resin, you have approximately 20 seconds to mix part A and part B together, and then you really don't have much more than maybe 2 minutes work time before it actually starts to set. This stuff gets your heart racing. Heart palpitations are real. They are real when working with the Let's Resin polyurethane. Now, I have worked with other polyurethanes and they do not set as fast as the Let's Resin one. The other thing to remember if you're using this is that it does cure white. This is a standard curing white colour polyurethane, which means whatever colours you add in, they're going to become more of a pastel shade. So I've added in some of the purple red alcohol ink, and then into this one I've added the deep amethyst purple alcohol ink. But know that they won't come out that colour because the actual polyurethane is white. It's just going to dull it down and give you a gorgeous, beautiful, delicate, pretty pastel shade. Now, you saw that time on screen. That was 1 minute 59. From the moment I mixed the resin to this moment here, it was 1 minute 59. So I'm already pushing the boundaries of this polyurethane. And really, again, I didn't put too much thought into where I want the colours. I just knew I wanted a combination, a mixture of the pink, purple. Some of them are just pink and white. Some are just purple and white. White as in I haven't added colour because it cures white. I hope I'm making sense there. But yeah, inside my brain is saying, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, Claire, hurry up. Honestly, I can't even lie. If you've used this stuff, you know. I am risking it here with 3 separate mixtures, 3 different cups, taking my time to pour each individual. This is when I start to panic and I'm like, I can already see areas where it is starting to go off. It's like getting thicker in the cup. I can feel the heat in the cup, but totally worth it. Always totally worth it. And I love this colour combination so much. So right now it's 1 minute 16 seconds to pour them all. So from the second I started pouring to the look bottom left, see it, bottom left. I have to go back. I didn't think it was gonna hit so fast. As soon as I stopped recording, I saw the bottom left one going already, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was quick. That was super fast. So yeah, you've got around about 3 minutes max before it starts to go off. So you have to act fast. Now this is real time right now. I'm just showing you this in real time so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm wiping up all of my spills, wiping my cups, wiping all around the area in real time while these fully set in front of our eyes. And all you see me doing here is just grabbing a wet wipe, trying to clean up around the edges. I did overspill in some areas. I want to say that overspilling comes with a sense of internal panic, but not always. Not always. I often overspill, even when I'm not in some kind of like restricted time. But yes, I did a little bit of a cleanup and that is it. This is around about half an hour later. I've already taken the bottom left one out. I really just wanted to see, because if this was a total and utter disaster and everything was congealed and stuck and nothing worked, then the video might not have made it. But top right, a couple of things to note. A couple of things to note. The colour tattoos clashed with the pink background. Something I should have thought about, of course. Why wouldn't I? This one, a dream. Like I said, I've got some overspill, but that's no problem. We can clean all that off. But the colour tattoos definitely clashed with the pink background in some of them. And then we have one that is a total success. But the black and white tattoos worked all around. Like, they were a huge success. And this one here is my favourite. It's just so cute. So cute. Just the flower on the bedsheet. So adorable. And the facial expression on that one as well. Adorable. This one, again, had the flower tattoo. But I was so surprised at the defined lines between the 3 colours there. Like, the other ones have blended a little bit, like they've smushed around, but the other one literally looked like a Neapolitan ice cream, honestly. But I cannot just cannot get over how cute these are, especially with just elements of that tattoo. And I'm so glad I didn't take too long deciding where to put the tattoos. This one, my favourite. Hands down, my favourite. Literally like a little meadow. A little meadow on the ghosty dress, and the mould, perfection. So the polyurethane picked up those tattoos, it picked up the glitter, it did the job, it's worked. I love it. Now, like I said earlier, there are areas on this mould where it's matte, and that is because there are faces embossed into each and every one. Now, how you work with that is entirely up to you. I tried to be neat with my Posca pens, but it was virtually impossible. It was kind of warm in my room and the pens were leaky, and I was like, I am no good at this finer detail. And this part here, I kind of regretted immediately, so I decided not to do anymore. There are areas on the mould that make it look like it's a swooshy fabric, and I decided to go over that as well with the Posca pen, and I didn't like it. Like, immediately I didn't like it. I felt like it was drawing the eye away from the areas where I really wanted the eye to focus, so I didn't actually highlight any more of the swooshy fabric lines. I hope I'm making sense there, but some of these faces are so cute. I absolutely love it, and I love the heart eyes as well. Really love the heart eyes. Once I had done all of that, I just deep down felt like the Posca pens were too dark, and actually I was going to do black originally. I was just going to do black eyes and mouths, and I'm so glad I didn't. Because I just felt like it was all a bit too dark. So I had to play around until I was happy, and then I started carving. So I am using my deburring tool just to clean up some edges. You guys, you know me and my edges, but I got them all good in the end. And then it was time to do a resin top coat. I am using the Just For You Online UV resin, and I'm taking my time. I know, don't all pass out. I actually am. I'm taking my time. I'm going slowly. Just pouring a little bit around the edges, and then using a cocktail stick to slowly tease that UV resin out to the edge. It's really important at this stage to go slowly and tease the resin to the edge. Once it's at the edge, you can only hope and pray that it doesn't go over the edge. Now, of course, I have sped this bit up for you because watching in real time is long, and that is it. Once I'd given them a full coat and I was really happy, then I just gave them a bit of a hit with my heat gun to get out any excess bubbles, and look, you can already see it's gone over the edge and I've spilled it. But I'll be honest, that was the only one. That was the only one that went off of the edge. This ghost here is my absolute favorite ghost out of the entire set. Not only the shape, there's just something about it. The shape of it, the cute little facial expression, the way the dress hangs, the way both of the arms come up, it's just so cute. Yeah, my favourite without a shadow of a doubt. And again, I'm not going to take you through top coating each and every single ghost in this entire kit, but I went slowly. I top coated all 8 using the UV resin, and each ghost went under the UV light for 200 seconds until fully cured. And I only got a leak on one, and that was the very first one. So I was really proud of my UV efforts this day. Here they are, all fully cured. I absolutely love them. They will make perfect keychains. I love more than others, I'm not going to lie. Bottom left and then top second from the right. They are my 2 favourites. I'm definitely not keen on 100% of them because the Posca pen, I wish I didn't do the Posca pen like that. I wish I used a real fine tip permanent marker. I think it would have been better. Time to add the keychains, and I added it alongside these silver tassels. Not my favourite tassels, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, so pretty. Thank you so much for all of your support throughout my Halloween season. I cannot wait to get started on Christmas. I'm not even kidding, like, I am busting at the seams to get started on Christmas. Thank you so much to Moulds and Shapes for sending this mould over to me. If you want to hit up Moulds and Shapes, then the link and your discount code is in the description box below, alongside everything else you could ever possibly need. in my Amazon storefronts, and there is a ton of discount codes down there for you as well. So go check out the description box. I appreciate you all massively. I will see you in the next video, which will be the start of Christmas 2023. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying it. Where has the year gone? I'll see you then. Bye.